Mugs?
They are. Can I get some mugs like that, please?
Yeah.
But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
You're not good at this, are you?
Let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Was that on purpose?
Uncle?
Sorry.
What's up, Hideaway Heroes? I hope you are having a fantastic day. Welcome to today's video. We're diving back into Final Fantasy 16.
Fresh off the heels of helping one mid, Sid's daughter
Oh.
set up shop in our hideaway.
She's just like her dad.
I can't wait to see what kind of creation she's bringing out.
I'm
I hope
so
it's super,
excited.
super cool. Aside from that, Lord Byron is here to see us, so we're going to go see what Uncle is up to and if he is going to betray us at some point in the very near future.
Of course he is, and then he's gonna die, and it's all gonna be heartbreaking, because that's the MO. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How'd you get here? What's up?
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
Something feels wrong.
You there?
Cap.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, maybe everything's fine.
Or there's a tracer in those
And
coffers.
I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Okay. Where are we going?
Here and I'll show you.
Yes. Show me all your goods.
Lore.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
My life?
Well, I don't know how much I trust that,
What
but
about yours?
yeah.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Some still seems off.
It does, right?
Maybe it was made to feel that way, but something still feels like it's going to go sideways.
Workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid, of course.
Domino the Icon Titan, Warden of Earth, on learning the identity of the one who slew his beloved Benedicta, sends his forces to ransack Roslith, capital city of Rosaria and Clive's former home. In the hope of drawing him out, Clive takes up the offer and is able to best Kupka in battle, cutting off his hands in the process. But before Clive can deal the finishing blow, the helpless Hugo is spirited away by a mysterious man from Walud.
I think that's the same one we read last time. Just didn't save that we had read it.
And it just had changed. We didn't know that he'd been spirited away by...
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing that changed.
Here for another of my lectures.
You got a crush on my uncle?
Lord Byron Rosfield.
Of the 7 high houses, protector of Port Isolde. And your uncle, no less. I heard tell he was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. He will make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope, and his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful. Why, perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here in the Hideaway. I must practice my steps.
Okay.
Your nemesis awaits, Clive. You have merely to cross a burning desert.
Thanks.
And worm your way into the bowels of an enemy fortress. Best of luck.
Could we take Jill? Jill?
No Jill, I don't think. I think Lord Byron is going to be our accompaniment. Possibly our second arm. Before he betrays
Otto.
us.
Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right.
Bye. Bye, Jill.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I've never seen a man want to die so quickly.
Yeah. Velcroy Desert.
Oh, this is like Kupka's domain too. He can control the sands.
Yeah.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
He likes Torgal. Oh.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands.
Ooh. Hey.
The Dalmatian Republic, a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Rondella. Also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang, inside which stands Castle Dazbog, home of Hugo Kupka, dominant Titan. Kupka obsessed with finding Sid and exacting his revenge for the murder of Benedicta Harmon, co-opted the soldiers of the realm and had them commit a series of atrocities in an attempt to flush him out of hiding.
Alright, onward.
Do we get
Our destination
ambrosia?
lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
No thank you, goodbye.
Helldiver. I just want the goods, thank you.
Looks like there's chocobos over there. Over that way.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy,
Oh, this must be
you and I
raptors. Oh, no,
rode
they're
this way
chocobos.
together,
They're red chocobos.
accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
Red chocobo.
He let me come with you.
Ambrosia, why can't you be
I'm
red?
not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Classic Clive.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
This must be the trade post.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
No, just a stop along the way to cool down from the heat.
Oh, there's a train post. And palm
White
trees.
Rock.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
What are you setting me up for?
Feels that way, right?
It does. Like, we're going for a drink because he's thirsty suddenly.
I don't like it. I don't like anything that's happening. Yeah,
Neither does
Torgal.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
I don't like it. I must resist
The assassins have come. There they be.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Not the chocobo.
Not the chocobo.
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. What is this? What we sign up for here?
It's gotta be Kupka, right?
Joshua!
Joshua!
He's not doing well.
Oh. Poor
Your
boy.
Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Interesting. They're so close to each other.
They're so close to each other. What big mugs?
They are. Can I get some mugs like that, please?
Yeah.
But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
You're not good at this, are you?
Let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Was that on purpose?
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here.
Yeah.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in Camber that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on. Come on.
Friend.
We're talking about spare. You should probably walk away so your lives are spared.
Yeah. Who is this guy?
He's an animal.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
This guy's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Nearly as much damage as I was hoping.
They are resistant to tornado.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
Oh, thanks for the encouragement there, cheerleader.
What is this guy's deal?
It's you.
Well, we slew a bunch of people in this tavern.
Yeah. And he's still eating and drinking.
Hey girl, you good?
Your trouble.
Oh well, now she's good.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
She's like, I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah. This guy just, I don't know, pours out chaos.
Yeah. Ooh, that's really pretty.
Yeah. Some nice
Now's our
water.
chance.
Ultima.
Your Grace?
I wonder if Ultima knows Clive's nearby.
Has to sense it, right? Maybe that's why he's staying so far away.
Oh. Clive knows.
Clive?
Go out the window.
What is it now?
Don't tell him.
Yeah.
It's
Reveal it. There you
There's
go.
nothing.
Good, good.
Let's go.
Trust those instincts.
It's awkward silence right now. What's going on?
we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
We do.
Themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Ya fool.
Don't know a lot about espionage and subterfuge, do you?
I still feel like that was purposeful. More
It
fans.
has to be, right? Nobody just...
Follows the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
Yeah, whose fault was that?
Yeah.
Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Talk to people.
Talk to people. Stay away from them.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang.
Okay. Who wants to speak with me? I'm single. I'm attractive. I carry around 2 big swords.
Look at me, I'm best time.
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
How did you trick that harpy for like half a decade? that you were just some lord, like not doing anything.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Gly's just straightforward.
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
That's how it's done, Uncle.
Sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Well,
So does Senality there, Sid.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Hey, Clive, have you ever been to a bath before? Cause like,
You go and get naked.
Perhaps.
A bunch of strange men.
Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert?
Ooh, there we go.
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
It's gonna be a setup. You're not the original Sid.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
Sorry, Clive, just like cut you off there.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool.
Hey, look,
Stick your nose in our
we got two carpenters here.
Yeah, look at that. Hey, Jorgel. Jorgel did something cool. Now Byron's in the fight.
Over here. Over here.
New enemies approach. New.
This is not the welcoming committee I expected here.
Oh, there's like 7 here.
A very small, confined area.
That one's my favorite. Yep.
Back alley bruiser.
This one.
It's hard to get bruised when you got no blood left in your body to bruise you.
Hey, that was pretty good. Well done.
Too slow. Get him.
I'm attacking your friend. How
That's
dare.
logic. That's game logic. Okay, we didn't kill anybody, we just hurt them.
Yeah.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
Oh, he's got our number.
Yeah.
I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
The lock
To the Lock of Leisure.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
No, thank you. I don't do my own cooking.
To a silken softness.
Servants for that.
Once you go flat.
Like eating a cloud with a crust.
Once you go flat. That's all it is.
The most fragrant herbs and
The finest fabric!
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Ooh. What are you gonna do about it? Did you hear what happened to your friends?
We're gonna fight him.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
Well, I guess you were amongst those friends, so.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Uh-oh.
Why, you...
Damn.
Like you're gonna do anything.
So,
remember the last time.
To earn your trust.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Okay, and?
Fine.
What do you want?
So what do you...
What do you want?
It's like pulling toenails.
Seriously.
You gonna listen to this swaggering scruff?
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
Oh.
Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble?
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive.
You sure this is your Uncle Clive?
This parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Are you sure it's not just like a skin suit?
He loves to make fun of, but hates to be made fun of.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Alright, townspeople it is. Hello, Steeplehands.
Chocobo!
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Oh, he's so polite.
Yeah.
You're my favorite, Clive.
Jump the wall. Dang. Climb up. Dang it.
No, that's where he draws the line.
We only do kickflips when we're in battle. Never to climb.
A deposit?
This way. There you are. You were like blending in with everything.
Oh, he's a merchant. I'm like, is he trying to steal something?
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
That's not good. Alright, let's find who's taking these crystals and we'll fight them.
Got one more person to speak with. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, right.
The juiciest meat from Green's.
You.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Oh, we were standing beside her before.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Did she just offer to polish her own?
I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered.
Oh, she's...
Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets
Mm-hmm.
full of Zemeckis and an urge to empty them.
Okay.
Look, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Wow, we get propositioned by everybody.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Uh-oh.
No.
She not gonna let us in? Oh.
Uh-oh.
The one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
That gold was definitely not enough to appease her sensibilities, delicate or otherwise.
Yeah. Oh, I saw something. It felt like Assassin's Creed.
Oh wait, he's talking to somebody.
I knew it.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
You got a ship in your hands?
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Making back alley deals.
With the enemy.
Should have pickpocketed that pearl back.
I don't think he has it yet. He said, I'll be willing to part with it if you give me a reason
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Maybe
Bait,
does.
my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about
I'll
my
take
little
one,
act of subterfuge.
if you don't want them.
What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, he still
Straight
don't
up
trust
spank
him.
him.
To meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy.
Look at this.
Far from prying eyes.
2 goblin coins.
Place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Still don't trust him.
Of course.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. Whew, that's a lot of crystal.
Yeah, it is.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes?
Gotta change the demands, and we're gonna have to kill him.
I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
Just no chill.
None.
Double-crossing dogs.
So I guess it's not them double crossing, it's us double crossing.
It's us, yeah.
Kill them both.
Well, the usual tactics.
It's just, oh, there we go. Hi, guys. Have fun.
This one.
Sounded like I hit Dorgle.
My butt. The enemies approach.
I'm just getting warmed up. Waken wind!
This one. Nice try.
Oh, right against the wall.
You kicked him right in the bits.
Kupka's guard. You.
Go, Torgal! You're finished.
Interesting. Oh, more enemies. Okay.
The Royal Knights.
Oh, chocobo.
Oh, don't bring the chocobos into this. They don't deserve it.
Oh. the chocobos. I'm so sad about the chocobos.
Die, chocobos.
Because we didn't have to see it because it was through the...
Nice try.
That was cool!
Normal stuff.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice.
Ooh, I just hope you're not playing the villain against us.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble.
Now they're best friends.
Yeah.
The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
So you're gonna help us, bro, or what?
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them.
Oh, good. I was gonna make us carry them back to town.
One card at a time. Come on, dude. Just fought a bunch of guys. I got you your crystals. I'm not carrying each box back, one at a time.
It's so far. Sometime later.
Yeah.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the
They knew.
was it not?
The devs knew somebody was gonna make fun of it.
We know this is not a good name.
Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Ooh, called out.
Dear, was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much.
He don't give a crap.
No.
Double the...
You are whatever he wants you to be.
Here, wear this.
Oh, another crest.
Cool.
The
Cool,
Desert
cool.
Rose.
We're just adding to our emo jacket. No
Yep.
big deal.
Be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Okay.
Don't let Jill see it.
Yeah.
Omia los delan. Tu isakelis.
It's really cool. That's what his dad did. And then the bird
I
died.
trust in you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So,
So like you said that like we didn't just tell you what our name was.
reputation to uphold.
There's not the flirting, you two. Let's go.
That was my flirting.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.